What's up, Bradley and Johnson here with day 54 of the cut, and someone asked me to show like a shopping video of me doing some shopping. I don't do shopping, I get things delivered because why would I do shopping when I can get things delivered? I mean, they just bring them here. So I thought I'd go through the stuff that I get, and this is what I do at the moment I shop every 2 weeks. It just works out easier that way, and I get 2 weeks worth of food sent here, and this is what 2 weeks of food looks like. I'll go from breakfast to after that. I've got multivitamins I take in the morning. These haven't been opened yet, but just like the generic cheap brand Tesco's multi-minerals, that's why I don't worry about that as a thing. After that I got eggs. I make at the moment a 4, this is all on my fitness pal by the way if you want to know. I make a 4-egg omelette. Some days this week I made a 5-egg omelette because I changed my diet because I ran out of oats. Yeah, I know, I ran out of oats. I ran out of oats. I could have got around it. There were oats at my dad's and I was there, but I thought, screw it, let me just go with what I've got and just change my diet slightly. Since I had all this extra sweet potato, I might as well just get it eaten. So whilst I ran out, I didn't really run out. I got some more eggs there, these just coming. All the stuff here is what was here from last week, and this is new stuff on this side. This is the sweetener of choice for me. It's part of me, as I said before, that I put in my oats and my yogurt protein nighttime thing. These are 3 bags, 3 kilos of oats here. In the day, my main meal is chicken, which I've got about 7 to 8 kilos of frozen in the fridge and about 2 kilos pre-cooked just in the fridge waiting for me to use today because I only cook chicken every like 4/5 days. Here is my main carb of choice, sweet potatoes, more sweet potatoes. I've got a cupboard with about double this much sweet potato and some more sweet potato in the other room. I've got sweet potato coming out of my ear. Here's my nighttime protein, thicks of casein here. What's this on my thing? Will that come? Yeah. I get this stuff, I've done a video on that, on what I do for my nighttime protein bodybuilding snack thing. These are my walnuts for healthy fats, and there's some flavour in there, calorie free, of course, salt. Well, I add salt as well. I use sea salt for the good sodium, and some white and black pepper just for taste. I also use garlic powder and garam masala, especially on my chicken. Here's a whole bunch of ibuprofen caps because of my injury. I take 6 of those a day. These are actually for my mum, I don't use these. This is for people that are, if you're in England and you're shopping and you want cottage cheese, these are a bit nice, a bit more flavoursome. The macros aren't as good as these, and these are like 2 to 3 times more expensive. These are 59p, these are £1.50, it's nuts. So, like, yeah, if you're going to get them, get these ones. But my mum likes those, so, you know, I get whatever she asks for. Everyone knows what happens when your mum asks for something, you just got to get it and shut your mouth. I just wanted to explain to you what this diet is supposed to do. There's a few things that it's supposed to do. One, it's meant to be incredibly cheap as I can possibly get it. Every time I do the diet, I try and work out a way of doing it as cheap as possible. For instance, you know, the economy vegetable soup is to fill me up as cheaply as possibly. But you could say would be cheaper if I just made the soup myself. And then it comes into the second thing that my diet has to do, which is be convenient. You see, it's all well and good to say, I'll do this and do this, but when it comes to the amount of soup that I'm having, I've got to have to make all this soup, and that's where these sweet potatoes come in. They're the easiest carb to cook. Like, I just pierce them, wash them, put them in the microwave, and they're done. Much easier than rice, much easier than spaghetti or any other carb source. This is why I use these. And obviously the main important thing is to hit my macros. And in terms of macros, when I say macros, I want to hit all my macros. That's what these are for here. Make sure that I'm good on vitamins and minerals. I want to hit protein, carbs and fats to the level that I want. That's what the chicken's for. That's what these healthy fats are for. That's what these eggs are for. And when I say hitting fat as well, I want an equal balance of polyunsaturated and monounsaturated. That's why I have the 2 different fat sources, so that I get a roughly equal source of both of those decent fat sources. And obviously protein for all the chicken and the casein protein from the cottage cheese. So my diet is all about convenience. You know, I spend hardly any time cooking in a day. It tastes great. It's really easy for me. I can do it when I'm at work. I can do it when I'm at home. I can do it anytime. It's just simple. It's really cheap. I'm eating about 3,000 calories a day, and it costs about £5 a day, which, you know, is cheaper than most people eat, you know, no matter what they're getting in. And it's just mad convenient. And also, the final thing that it does is hit the 4th micronutrient. My diet at the moment is about exactly 40 grams. If you include the potato skins, it's probably a little bit more actually. But let's call it 40 grams of fibre per day. I try and get my fibre. Great source of fibre here is in these porridge oats. Great source of fibre here is in the sweet potato. A better source of fibre would be vegetable soup that you made yourself as opposed to the tinned one, but I think I've got fibre down on lock. Also, this is probably a good time to discuss what happened with my weight this week and the week before. For those that watched and noticed, I had a really massive drop in weight. The week before is when I got my injury, and it was on Tuesday that I got my injury. So I had a whole week of not training because I couldn't move my right arm. And in that non-training time, my cutting macros, which were 3750 at the time, would have slowly changed over to bulking macros as I wasn't training, obviously using less energy. So as that happened, my muscles would start to store the additional carbs and fuel as muscle glycogen, and it puts on weight really rapidly as the body starts storing all this muscle glycogen in the muscles, which it uses as an energy store. So my weight went up that week about 0.6 kilograms. Most of that, in fact probably every single part of that, was muscle glycogen. So then I re-evaluated my calories and dropped it down to 3,000. The first thing that happened, the first thing that you lose before you start losing fat is that muscle glycogen. So that spike, I would have lost that, and then I lost some fat in addition to that from them just being normal cutting calories. So what it looked like on the scales is a massive spike downwards. But if you look at the gradient from how I was going from before, it's about 1 to 2 pounds a week. So that's how that works out. I just want to explain that to some people that were looking at that and thinking, whoa, look how much weight you're losing, especially if you're not training, you're going to be losing all your muscle, which is probably going to be happening anyway because I'm obviously not training. But I just want to explain that and show you this is where the cut is going, and also I might as well do this. Since we're here, that's where we're at the moment, that's what we look like. You can't have a progress video without showing someone an ab shot. There's your ab shot. BrandonandJohnson@gmail.com if you have any queries or theories or suggestions. Like the video, like the Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, peace!